Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Lee and I come from the northern part of Peninsular Malaysia, Bukit Mertajam. And right now, I'm staying in Kluang, Johor. Okay, so welcome everyone to my YouTube channel. As you know, I'm now teaching prefixes and suffixes. But as you know, if you have been following me, I have finished teaching prefixes 4 videos altogether. And this is the 5th video on the same lesson. However, I'm now teaching suffixes. So suffixes is actually the first video. I suppose I will be using 4 videos as well to teach suffixes. So let us now directly go to suffixes. So actually, what are suffixes? What do we mean by suffixes? Suffixes are groups of letters, 1 letter, 2 letters, 3 letters, or even 4 letters, added to the end of the words. Why? Because we want to change the meaning. Because we want to change the grammatical function. So we change the parts of speech when we add suffixes. Parts of speech meaning to say verb or adverb, noun or adjective. These 4 categories are called parts of speech. Or we add suffixes to words because we want to indicate, we want to show grammatical features. For example, we add suffixes because of the tenses that we are using. Tenses, for example, present tense, past tense, future tense, present perfect tense. Or we want to indicate whether it is a singular or a plural noun. Most of the time should be plural nouns when we add suffixes. Because singular noun is the root word. We don't change anymore. But when we change, we put S or ES, okay, or EN, like ox becomes oxen, child becomes children. So the word behind is called a suffix or suffixes, okay? So today, I will start teaching the first type of suffixes. There are several types. So the first type of suffixes is called inflectional suffixes. So what are inflectional suffixes? There are 3 here. First of all, we use inflectional suffixes to change the grammatical form of the word. Okay, by adding suffixes, we change the form. Grammatical form is like here. Okay, we change the form by adding S or ES. By changing the singular noun to the plural noun. So what do? We put S or ES. So examples. Rat become rats. Do we change the meaning? No. They are still rats. It does not mean that it becomes a rabbit. It is still a rat. The only difference is that from 1 it becomes many. So the S here is added and the S is called a prefix. Or box. Normally, when a word ends with an X or H or S, we put ES when we mean many, normally. As I have said before, English is a language. It is not mathematics. Where there are set formulas, all you have to do is to follow the formula. This times this equals this, this plus this equals to this. In English, no. No. But we say basically, or most of the time, or we say usually, but not 100%. There are instances of 100%, but most of the time, no. Alright? The second inflectional suffix is by adding ed or ing for verb tenses when you want to change the tense. from the base form, jump, you can put S. The suffix is only one letter and the meaning is still the same, but the thing is the usage. If it is jump, we use for I-U-V-D. But when you put an S, suffix S, we only use for he, she or it. But when we put ed, jumped, it means the past tense. Something happened in the past, and therefore we put the suffix ed to show that this action happened in the past. Or it could be ing. When we add ing, most of the time our meaning is it is happening at the time we are speaking. Or it could be the future, will be jumping, something that will happen in the future. Okay? So actually that part of grammar is called present participle when we put ing. So all these are called suffixes. Another example is watch. Like I mentioned just now, if we use H or we use S, then we need to put ES, okay, for he, she, it. But for past tense, it is ED. For continuous tense, ING, okay. So watch, watches, watched, watching. And the last one is of inflectional suffixes is by adding ER or EST. When you add ER, it is called comparative adjective. When you put EST, it is called superlative adjectives or adjective if it is one. So an example would be long, comparative, longer, superlative, longest. So when do we use longer? Long, there is no comparison. You can say very long, a long rope, a very long river. But when we are comparing two, for example, this ruler and that ruler, comparison between two, we put ER. So it is longer than. This ruler is longer than that ruler. Comparison between two. But if there are three or more than three, then we say longest. This is the longest river among all the rivers in this country. So three or more than three, we put EST. And that is called the superlative adjective. Okay, so I have finished teaching this part, which is called inflectional suffixes. Okay, so in the next video, I will teach the second type. That is why I need around 4 videos, minimum 3. I believe it should be 4. Since prefixes, I use 4 videos. I believe that for suffixes, it should be around there, should be around 4. Okay. Now this is the exercise. This is homework for you if you like to try. Okay. The words are here. Add suffixes. For this word comb, I'm using it as a verb. Comb your hair. Okay. So I'm using it as a verb. So if I have 3 blanks, that means you need to fill 3 answers. You need to add suffixes, 3 types of suffixes. If 2, then there are 2. If 1, there is only 1. So you can try, and the next video we can discuss. Okay, together we can discuss, and I will teach the second type of suffixes. Okay, this first type is called inflectional suffixes. Then there will be the second one, and following that, the third one. So that's all. My lesson has ended for this video. A little announcement. If you like to buy my books, level 1 and level 2, you can WhatsApp me. And if you are interested to learn English, whether it is reading, writing, speaking, grammar, listening. Okay, you can WhatsApp me as well and we can arrange a class. Now, of course, if you are staying in Kluang, Johor, you can come to my tuition center. I'm actually now in my tuition center, all right? But if you are not in Kluang, then we can arrange for a Zoom class or an online class. The effect is the same, okay? And you can request whatever you want to learn, like business English, or English for examination, school examination, or national examination, like our country, SPM or MUET, or for international exams, where you need to go overseas out of Malaysia. So there are certain tests you need to take. So if you want to upgrade yourself, you can WhatsApp to me. The thing is, please don't call me because I may be teaching and I'm unable to answer your phone call. Or I may be like now uploading a video and therefore I'm not able to answer your call. But if you WhatsApp to me, I will reply. But it takes time. Okay, when I'm free, I'll reply. And if you want me to teach anything at all, you can post your request in my YouTube channel, the comment section. So now I'm teaching suffixes. This is also a request by, could be a subscriber, could be a person who watched my video. And after this, I will be teaching the preposition of OF. So someone could be a subscriber, as I said, or could be a person who watched my video, requested that I teach of how, why to use of OF, or when to use of. So I will be teaching that after this. So if you want me to teach anything, please post your request in my YouTube channel in the comment section. Okay, so do give me a like, share and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.